I mean, see, I've only heard that it kind of plays on batsman's mind, because I played only one pink ball test, which was against Bangladesh uh, back in 2019. Um, and I have not batted in that time where it's that kind of a time where the sun is about to set, and the weather changes slightly. But I've heard from the players, and I've tried to understand what exactly happens during that time when the batsmen have played and batted during that time. Yes, it's little challenging, because the weather suddenly changes and the light suddenly changes. So you just have to be extra cautious. You have to be focused a little more than you are. And obviously, it's during that time when I guess you're starting your second session around 5:30, around that time. So it's important, that you try and keep talking to yourself that you need to be a little extra focused during that point. That is what the players who have played during that phase have told me about. And all our batters are very much aware of it. We've had a separate chat around what happens during that phase of the game and of that particular day as well. So batsmen are aware of it, and you just need to be mindful of the situation, which situation you're batting in. Either you are closing on the session, or you're closing in the session, or you're starting the session. Oh, to be honest, the focus when we're playing the game, the focus is not on the outside. We need to still get the job done inside, and then focus on what is going to happen outside. Yes, of course, we want to qualify, we want to be there playing the finals, but we still need to do a lot of things right to get there. So I think when we are playing, the focus is only on how to win the game, what we need to do as individuals to get the team in the top position. We'll be very happy to qualify and play the finals. But again, there are little steps that we need to take before we reach that final and play the final. So it's too far ahead still. We've got 2 test matches to play before that. So we will focus on those 2 test matches and see what happens after that. Yeah, see, that's always a challenge whenever you play in the new stadium. That's always a challenge, getting used to the lights. Tomorrow we'll be practicing under lights, so the focus will be on getting used to those lights, and the seats in the stadiums, because it's a new seats, so obviously it'll be shiny. So you just need to get used to all those kind of things. We probably going to have a long session on the field tomorrow. Try and get used to those slip catching, outfield catching, and things like that. Like every new ground you go to, you try and get used to those lights and the surroundings, the atmosphere in the ground. So it's not the first time for us going in the new stadium and getting used to it. We've been to a many new stadiums in the past, and we each individual understands what he needs to do to get used to the conditions and the ground. So everyone will have their separate preparation, getting used to the lights and all that. So I believe once we do a team session, team fielding session, everyone will just take out like 10-20 minutes from their personal skill set and try and go and get used to that outfield and the lights as well. Yeah, I mean, it was a very long procedure. Once I came back to India from Dubai, I went straight to NCA. I was at NCA for about a month, trying to get fit, trying to see what I need to do to get fit. And then once I knew I was okay to travel, I knew the hard part was coming, which was going to Australia and quarantining for 14 days. Luckily for me, BCCI and Cricket Australia came together and they got me a room where I can train, where I could keep myself fit and get going as soon as I get over my 14 days of quarantine. I had some equipments in my room which helped me to be, which helped me to be part of whatever I was doing in NCA, not to leave that routine, stay in that routine. And then I knew once I get out, I have literally 5 or 6 days to get ready for the game. And then I knew it's not the first time this has happened where I have 5 or 6 days before I get ready for the game. I've done it in the past, so I exactly know what needs to be done to get ready for the test match. But yeah, it was not easy, but a lot of people helped me get there. It was a good journey, a lot of learnings also from that journey, personally. So yeah, I've also, what helped was I've been to Australia many times before. I know the conditions really well. That helped me prepare as to what I should be doing. And yeah, I mean, eventually, once uh, the last ball was bowled in Brisbane, we were also happy to get that victory. It's probably one of the best victories India would have ever tasted outside India. I think it was the best victory, best feeling to be part of that victory as well. A lot of things were going against us at that point, but we came out pretty well from that situation. So, hats off to the entire squad, management, people who helped each other get going during that tough phase. So it was a good journey, and lucky I'm lucky that I was part of it.